MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is eaten. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Zero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Seager on second. Turner is over at first with 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. He's taken strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
High pop-up. Rendon over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers leave him loaded. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Alex Wood gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Turner can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And now Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Popped him up. Murphy will wait on it. One gone.
Batting 8, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Pitcher, Alex Wood.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 5 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit back up the middle. Seager over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Montero's got it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch is popped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Ready on 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Yasiel Puig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. One left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 3. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 8, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Yasiel Puig, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Puig on at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. One there. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. The 1-2. He's looked at for ball number 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Adam Eaton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
What team you like?
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's set. Here it comes.
I like the Braves.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Bye.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Popped him up. Seager is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Nationals on top, 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Line drive to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Puig giving chase. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. In there, 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now is Adam Eaton. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Nationals Park, on to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. In now is Yasiel Puig. And guys, 7th inning already? Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit toward the right side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is eaten. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Anthony Rendon.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sharp ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way is pitch number 75. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. first out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Austin Barnes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 50, Austin Barnes.
In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. This is back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Corey Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
Missed with a slider. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So striding in, Miguel Montero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Ripped down the line. Zimmerman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And he fouls this one off. One out, one on in a one-run game. The 0-2 once more. Fastball that misses.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Howie Hendricks.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2, here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Taylor is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Max Scherzer. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Washington have taken a 2-1 series lead. Max Scherzer is credited with the win. Alex Wood is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.